Hey everyone, all right, this is going to be a video of Vintage Sanctuary impersonating Mangini, impersonating Vintage Sanctuary, impersonating Mangini. Now, why? Why? Well, there's a lot of demand for an impersonator impersonating an impersonator impersonating, if you know what I mean. I mean, hey, I take responsibility, but John had suggested you ought to try this. So I thought, what the heck, I'm going to go for it. And here's the thing. I watched John's latest video about me, and I watched it like 3 times, at least the part where he was impersonating me, and I was just, or impersonating me impersonating him, and I was just cracking up every single time. So great job, John. The animosity between John and I is rare. In fact, it is precisely zero. There is zero animosity between John and I. I am honored that he would take his time, his thought, and his energy to impersonate me, and I know that he feels the same. So, without further ado, let's get going here. You know what I like to do before I look at a rare baseball card? I like to do some one-arm dumbbell overhead press. Staying alive, staying alive. Ah, 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 staying alive, staying alive. Ah, 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 staying alive. Woo! Now, is that a 2 or is that a 5? Because if that's a 5, I'm really risking injury here because I never go that heavy. Now, here's the deal. What I just did might have seemed a little bit out of character, but here's the deal. I'm an Italian, and we are great lovers. Mangini again. Adam, I am not a fan of PSA. Not a fan of PSA. Prostate size assessment. Now, when you get to be my age, if you have not figured it out already, you will not be a fan of prostate size assessment. Because I know firsthand, first finger, what it's like to have the size of your prostate assessed. And I'm going to make a public statement about my distaste of this procedure right here, right now. Mangini again. See that dumbbell with the hat on it? Well, I'm going to snatch the hat right off of that dumbbell. Now, here's the deal. Ordinarily, I'd use my nunchucks, but we've got an LPE alert in my area, unfortunately. That is a lawn punk epidemic alert. One of my neighbors, I loaned him my nunchucks because he has a vast expanse of lawn that really attracts those lawn punks. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have to go hand to hat combat on this one. Now, if that dumbbell were to fall over and hit me in the private area, that's just not an option because I'm Italian and we're great lovers. So I'm going to go for this hand to hat combat, but it's a lot tougher than it looks. So unless you're a trained professional, do not, I repeat, do not try this at home, okay? This isn't working. Embrace my inner lobster. Yo, Adrian, we did it! Mangini again. When Adam was impersonating me, he used a 55-pound dumbbell. Now, I took offense to that because I generally use a 5-pound dumbbell, or maybe it's a 2, I'm not sure, but whatever. Nonetheless, us Italians are very competitive. And did I mention we're also great lovers? So I'm going to step it up today to a 60-pound dumbbell. Now, do not try this at home. You can really hurt your shoulders if you have not worked up to it. Take that, you young whippersnapper. Mangini yet again. Did I mention that being Vintage Sanctuary, impersonating Mangini, impersonating Vintage Sanctuary, impersonating Mangini, has raised my testosterone levels by a whopping 86.57309%. 60 is the new 55. Thanks for watching. Mangini again. Let's close this out with a card so rare. The event happened in 1949, but the card did not even exist until 1960. Whoa! Now that is rare. Not only that, this rare feat was accomplished by none other than an Italian. DeMog comes through, slams 4 homers in 3 games, and that's after missing much of the season with injury. Now don't look at it too long. No, don't look at it too long. This is not a Vintage Sanctuary video, but this is a PSA card. Damn it, that reminds me of my upcoming prostate size assessment. I'm gonna have to bust this thing out of here. Either that or maybe I'll just send it to Vintage Sanctuary and then you can take a good long look at it. He'll probably have you spending 5 minutes looking at the glorious paper fibers on each corner. That's 5 minutes per corner. But you know what? You've got to love him if you want to go to heaven. You've got to love him if you want to go to heaven. And I tell you what, I love him like a brother. And he loves me too. So this is all in good fun. That's all I've got for you.